Right now I'm standing in Derbyshire. You've probably heard me say before, there's no better investment than bricks and mortar. I'm with Damien right now. What's going on, bro?
How you doing, mate?
So you've got a whole host of properties in your portfolio now. This is just one of many. And the strategies that you generally do, instead of buying them and saving up money, you control them.
Yeah, so we're literally a couple of minutes away from the East Midlands Airport. Found this property, it was advertised by a letting agent. They couldn't find anyone to take it on because it's a big 8-bedroom property.
What's going on over here then?
They're converting that barn.
That, in my opinion, this type of work going around next door is probably going to put off, again, a family.
Yep.
Wanting to rent this house. How much did they want rent for the whole house?
They wanted 2.5, got them down to 2,300.
So, and it's a big property, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 8 beds. So
8-bedroom house. The great thing that you've done is you've got a great relationship with the owner, and he wants to sell it to you.
Yeah, he's open to us buying it at the end. So still running the full term, still making the money we need to make, and then using that profit to invest into buying it.
When you're looking at a property like this, the landlord wants 2.5 grand. It's a big property, he's struggling to rent it. You come along and you offer him a company let. How do you know that it's going to work?
It was an area we've been focusing on anyway. And the reason for that is so close to the airport. Ryanair use their training facilities around here. They train a lot of their pilots, so there's a lot of demand around here.
So I'm the letting agent, and you contact me about the house. What are you saying? Hello, I'm the agent.
Hi, I wondered if you got any properties available. I've seen this one on High Street, big 8-bed property. A little bit about myself. We work alongside Ryanair and other pilot training companies. We're looking for accommodation in the local area where we can house our people. They can stay whilst they're doing their courses.
I'd need to speak to the landlord to see if he'd be open to that. Maybe if you send me an email with some details and I'll speak to the landlord and get back to you.
Fair enough. What is it that you're concerned about? The reason I asked that is obviously with the property, we have professional cleaners that come in and keep it in immaculate condition. Pilots, generally speaking, are very sort of clean and well-to-do people, and the property will be kept in immaculate condition.
Is that basically what you said to the letting agent?
Very similar.
Was it like this when you got it? Was it already in decent standard, or did you have to refurb it?
We didn't have to do a refurb. We had to get it up to fire regulations. Fire regs in total was about £9,000 to get it up to date.
Jeez. What's your occupancy rate and how much are you charging on a nightly basis?
So our occupancy rate is 78.4%. The thing is, it's so close to the airport, so people stay here when they're going on holiday. It's great because Ryanair go, well, you know what, in the off season, we'll train all our pilots.
Yeah.
Stay with us.
Right.
Then in the on season, when it's really busy,
yeah,
we get all the holidaymakers who pay for the house. So we're busy all year round.
How much time do you personally spend managing all your properties?
I put about 15, 20 hours into the property side of the business.
And what's your portfolio worth now?
So the portfolio that we manage in total is worth about 28 million.
How much are you charging per night then?
Yeah, so there's 8 rooms. The room prices vary. We do a deal for the pilots that are training. It'll be anything from sort of £55 to £70 a night.
Certain times of the year, isn't there, when you can charge a lot?
Absolutely,
like
yeah.
If you've got a Christmas market, or is there anything like that? And did you do research on that?
Yeah, we looked into all that. Well, firstly, there's Donington Racetrack, which is just down the road.
Nice.
So they have racing events on, and often they come and stay with us, people who are competing or watching, whatever else. But the biggest one's Download Festival. We've got a booking actually in this room with a couple from Norway that have already booked this room ready for download next year.
How much are they paying it doing that?
About £300 a night.
£300 a night. So on average, because you've had the property now for almost a year, how much are you making profit?
Absolute net profit, bottom line, we're making between £4,000 and £4,500 a month.
Jeez.
Every single month.
What do you think differentiates you? Because not everybody's as successful as you.
I think it's just the level of action and the work ethic. It's just believing in the system, in the process. But all the people that follow the scripts, follow the process and do it properly, it works for us. So I'm like, well, I've got the magic answer. I've got the formula. Yeah. So now if I just do it more than everyone else, I'll be more successful than everyone else.
How long do people generally stay for?
The pilots tend to stay for, on average, 5 days.
Yeah.
The construction workers, when they come, they'll stay anything up to 3 months. And then your holidaymakers stay for 1 night.
How do you vet the people? Do you make sure that they give their photo ID and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll make sure they give ID, make sure they're genuine people.
And do they give their card details? What would happen if I stayed here and then damaged the property? Is there any recourse?
Yeah, they give the card details and we would obviously deal with it.
What do you think about having no ensuite? Did that worry you a little bit?
It did. And that's why we came in, we sort of picked the price point where we picked it, because obviously the hotels offer an ensuite, but a lot of the hotels around here are 4 or 5 stars. So we wanted to come in as a low cost option.
There's some people that get rent-to-rents and they struggle to rent them out. I put them on Airbnb, put them on all of the different online travel agents, and they're like, it's not really working. Is that the property or is that them?
Often it's both, or a combination of both. I think every property lends itself to a certain demographic or demographics. Do you know what I mean? Whether it be contractors, whether it be pilots, a lot of people wouldn't have thought that the pilots would be such a big demographic here.
Yeah.
But it is, it's massive.
This is how most people get it wrong. Most people work hard in a job, save up money, buy an average house, pay off the mortgage, then when they've done that, they buy a house and rent it out. If you want to be successful in property, you've got to understand about super rent. The fact that Damien's making 4.5 grand a month on an average month profit from this house and doesn't even own it. It's not easy. It's not a case of just renting a property and sticking it on Airbnb. You've got to know what you're doing. It's a business. You've got to understand the business. You've got to understand the contracts, which is why I'm going to be running a full day of training specifically on rent to rent. And if you want to come down and take this serious, tickets right now are just £1, which I know is mad and it sounds too good to be true, but come and meet me halfway. Make one step and I'll make 10. I'll leave a link in the description. Come down to the Rent to Rent crash course and I hope to see you absolutely smash it in property and become your mentor.